Hey guys, I'm back today with a new Minecraft video, and today we're back to regular old survival. I haven't done this in ages, and I haven't really touched this world in almost a year now, so, whoops. It'll be interesting to return to this. I've been playing a lot of online multiplayer on my server, so single player hasn't really been a thing for me. But I thought today I would finish off this floor because it hasn't been touched in a year. Fix these steps and then build a nice maybe front garden. So we're gonna have to find some flowers or something to touch that up. But yeah, that's the plan for today. And actually something I need to fix is this, because when editing the video I realized that I misspelt it. That looks wrong to me. If not, I'll fix it off camera. But we still have a few mods from last time. So we can sort stuff. We are running on 1.6.4 because I don't want to run 1.7 yet. There's a really weird lighting bug that Mojang need to fix before we start playing around with that. So I don't remember what we needed stone for, probably fixing underground. So we'll cancel that for now and start smelting some iron and stuff, because that's more important. And actually, let's... How much wood do we have? We've got the birch wood. It's going to take a while for me to remember where everything is and how I chose to lay it out. Wood, okay. Do we have a chest in here? No, we don't. We need to make 2 chests. I'll show you why in a moment. But I miss doing this because it's a little bit of relaxation and, you know, basically, I guess, chatting to myself and also you guys, which, you know, I don't do very often. I prefer to play games multiplayer because, truthfully, they're a lot more fun for me and tend to be for you guys, I hope. But first chest is there, and then we need to make a second chest because hoppers are amazing. So we need a chest in the middle. Iron ingots around here. Now what this will allow us to do is stick this gold up in the top here. Oh no, wait, I need to fix that. That'll be a later fix, but means we can grab the iron out of here and the gold can start smelting straight away. So we have enough torches. Let's dump the cobblestone into here. We have a furnace in there. Okay, let's pull that out. We'll eventually design that way. But while it's still daytime, is that sunrise or sun? Oh, looks like it's going up. Okay. So we have heaps of time. Let's check on our wood. Yep, the tree farm over here. Let's get ourselves some regular old oak logs so that we can finish our floor. So I hope you guys are enjoying the Pixelmon series on Mondays and Random Game Wednesday is what I've started calling it. Remember to always comment below what you would like to see on Random Game Wednesday. I have a second Worms video lined up for next week, which is hilarious. I've rewatched it like 3 times just because of how funny it is. And I don't know what I'm going to do after that. I have downloaded more games. But yeah, I don't know what I want to play for Wednesday, week after next. 43 logs. Hopefully that's enough. Let's replant these. Head back and we'll see what we can do. What's cool about how I have this new setup now is I've actually got a timer built into the program that's recording for me, so I can check whether my videos are too long. And I like... Oh god, no. I didn't mean to do that. Silly me. So I can check on how long my videos are while I'm recording. And personally, I prefer to keep my videos around 15 to 20 minutes. Mainly because when I'm watching other people play, actually this will be good for stairs. When I'm watching other people play, I don't want to sit there for 5 minutes and then be like, well, what happens next? I'd rather see a lot more, and you can do a lot more in 20 minutes. I've never felt like 10 minutes or 15 minutes for a video is a great amount. What's really annoying right now is my audio is being very weird for Minecraft. I'm not sure if it's because I'm usually... Ooh, I need more light here. Let's fix that up then. I'm used to playing Minecraft without a headset with 5.1 surround, and I'm hearing these noises at very, very small, slightly different positions than I'm used to. And it's very weird. I don't know if I'm going to keep that dog. Let's push him further down so that I can stop hearing him whining all the time. Not a fan of dogs. No. Go down there. I'll probably go to a jungle and get myself a cat. They're just as loud, but they're more fun because they can scare creepers away. And we all know I need that, as we've seen in past episodes where I lost my bed. Oh, actually, I'm going to have to make... Do I have shears? Let's check our tools chest. I don't have shears here. How about my miscellaneous chest? No, mob collected. No, I don't seem to have any shears, so let's make a pair of shears. I'm going to F3 this so I have the coordinates of my house. And then we're going to quickly, sheep. Let's find some sheep. You may notice I'm running a texture pack that's, I guess, slightly different from what I had in the last episode. Mainly it's because it's been a while, but it still has the same concept as the one I aimed for when I originally grabbed the texture pack for the last season, where it's the default texture pack, just higher quality. And when I was watching previous episode the other day, just to refresh my mind about where everything was and what I was up to, I realized that the texture pack I used at the time wasn't very good. It didn't actually succeed in... That's a lot of pigs. It didn't succeed in providing me with higher quality textures. A few of them were higher quality, like the wooden planks, but most of the items, they were still 16 by 16. I think items are 16. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're 8. There's a chicken. We don't need a chicken. Oh wait, it's jungle. Maybe we can find... We're gonna have to go fishing, actually, before we can catch a cat. Or an ocelot. But that's definitely something I want to do. Right, it does see it as a jungle, which is good. There's an ocelot there. I don't think I have any slime balls, so I can't just drag it into my area and then wait until I have fish to feed it. Besides, it's better to actually carefully walk up to them instead of drag them along. They have very, very shy personalities in this game, which I guess is slightly accurate to what regular cats can be like. I know my cat was actually sleeping behind me. She doesn't like to be around people, like large groups of people she doesn't know. Someone mentioning me in on my server again. I'm not going to check that. If it gets a little too annoying with people trying to contact me, I'll mute it, but At least when you hear it, you'll know what it is, instead of trying to figure out which of your programs have done something weird. That's another pig. Oh, wow. I brought steak, so I've got something to eat. But we need sheep. We don't find any. And we do have a bit of string we could use to make a bit of wool, but I don't think we have enough for 3 bed blocks. It's another chicken. Don't remember seeing a lot of sheep from previous recordings, even though it's been basically a year. More chickens. I don't mind collecting eggs. It'll help me start my farm. Because I do want to start some farms. Oh, I hear sheep. They like to chill in leaves. Alright guys, I need your wool. I don't care what color it is because the bed is going to turn out red anyway. How much is that? 3 light grey wool. Yep, that's enough, and it's getting dark, so let's head home before it gets too dark. I will also need to make an enchanting table. I don't know about bookshelves yet, but that can be another thing we figure out along the way. But at least we'll now have a bed so we can sleep through the nights. And I'll be a lot more careful with creepers because it turns out one of my viewers actually noticed the creeper in the doorway that was over here before it exploded behind me over here. So I will be a little more careful in future. So let's build a bed. 1.6 has a great feature where I can just click and drag to place multiple blocks. So let's place this bed in this corner over here again. Let's have a nice little nap. Then we can, let's check. I really need to fix this. Let's check on these oak logs over here, because we do need a lot of it. And I derped really badly by making over a stack of planks that I don't need. I'm so used to just converting it to planks and never worrying about it. So let's just... I hope the volume isn't too loud. Again, this is a very different configuration to what I've had in the past. I've actually used this program, OBS, Open Broadcaster Software, for both Worms and Trials Evolution, but I haven't used it for Minecraft until now. And I was playing around with some green screen effects the other day to try and... Let's do it over here first so that I don't keep jumping into the hole. And I don't have a very good setup for a green screen because the back of the chair here makes it really hard to do a proper green screen. Usually you have a big screen behind you that takes up the whole area, and then you light that up. And that's nice and bright compared to the darker you. But I can't do that because then you still have the chair, so I'd only be removing, you know, this top bit up here, which is not that much. Still being mentioned, I can see what it's about. And it's not an emergency. Yeah, there's only 3 string in there. I wouldn't have been able to make a full bed, but we now have a full bed. How much wheat do we have? Food and plants. Not a lot. We do have some extra seeds here, though. So let's go replant these. I will work on the lighting in here. It is a little dodgy. Oh, also, I was going to mention this at the very start, but I completely forgot. For those of you who do play Minecraft, you have probably noticed the slightly weird field of view that I have, that I can see a lot more, or it looks different. That's because, personally, I actually play on Quake Pro, which shows me a lot more. While if we actually... Let's go over here. in front of a sign. The sign looks pretty small here, right? If I change that to normal, then the sign takes up a good part of the screen. And I've gotten used to playing like this. But I know a lot of people aren't used to playing like that, so I'm keeping it at 90, which is a little in between. And it doesn't feel very different to me, which is nice. I don't want to play on a field of view that is very different to my usual configuration, because then I'll get used to that, and then when I go back, I'll be like, I don't know what's wrong. We don't want to have that. Okay, so let's grab these. We need steps over here. I'm going to make it consistent with that, because it makes sense. Let's make it fancy. We have a lot of torches, so we can do this. How many bones do we have? None. Probably used them in a previous episode. That's fine. See, that looks much better. Actually, how many flowers do we have? I will go flower hunting when I update to 1.7. I'm considering just world editing this house into a newly generated world with 1.7 because of everything being so different, but I thought I'll do a middle episode where I play on the world that everyone's used to or might remember, just so I can explain what's going on. I can get used to where everything is so that when I jump into... No, I don't want to do that. Still don't want to do that. So that I can start Season 2 properly in a new world in 1.7 with my house, because I don't want to start again, because a lot of the Season 1 episodes were me just collecting wood, or one of them was me being lost the whole time. Which, looking back on it now, was really dumb. I should have written down the coordinates. And now that I have watched a lot more Let's Plays and played a lot more multiplayer, like a lot more multiplayer, I think differently when playing now. I consider a lot of aspects while playing. The lighting in here really needs improvement though. I hate Minecraft lighting overall, because if we... I'm playing on bright, but if we change this to moody... Let's put a torch here and here. This is already dark. If I move this torch one over... I heard a pig zombie down there. If I move that one over, this is already dark enough for a zombie to spawn. That's how ridiculous the lighting is. And glowstone, which I have in here, in here, is supposed to be much brighter than torches, and it just doesn't do it well enough. You'd have to have like a torch at every third block, like I have it up here, and it's ridiculous. I don't understand why they did it that way. So I always have it on bright, just because that looks better. He's having a little swim. You're from the Nether. You're used to lava. What are you doing in here? He's got an enchanted sword. He's gonna hurt. There we go. He's gone. Let's eat this flesh. We're reaching 19 minutes, so I'll probably have to end this video soon. But I thought I might as well do a nice introductory video this week, so that I can have a proper start next week. I can mess around with the configuration. I've been recording all my previous videos at a very unusual resolution, something just below 1080p. And that's because my monitor is basically in the middle between 720 and 1080. And I didn't want to upload 720p videos because that's 1280 wide, and my left monitor, which is, you know, pretty small, is 1366 by 768, which is also a very weird resolution. But I hate how there's a big gap between 720 and 1080. It means I can't do really high quality videos. I'm stuck with 1280 by 720 no matter what resolution I record in. So I thought This episode will be my test episode where I do it as a 720p video in and out, although it's recording my, what is it, 1680 by 944 resolution. Because I'm used to playing on a 22-inch monitor, I'm not going to switch to my 15-inch on the left. Let's put these away, and then we'll end the episode so that I can get some of your comments, what you think. I'm not going to do a Hexit playthrough. I know a lot of people like them. I prefer vanilla survival, and it's going to be a lot more interesting with 1.7 anyway. With Hexit, there's just so much to learn, and I don't want to spend episodes and episodes of myself trying to figure out how to do things, then ending the episode, looking up a 10-minute tutorial, then coming back to it next week and going, oh, so this is what I... Yeah, I'm not going to do that, because I'm just... There's a lot in Hexit, and I want to keep this series simple. Pixelmon is my modded series, and that's how it's going to be. I think I have 12 episodes pre-recorded, all from a single session. So once those 12 run out, which will be after exams, which is good, I'll meet up with ShadowNate again, and we'll play with the new version, because the episodes that we have already are from a very old version of the mod where all the stuff was incomplete. None of the Pokemon actually made noises, and they do now. So we haven't played since then. I've been playing multiplayer on my server, and he's been focusing on university, which truthfully is what I should be doing. But it's not like I'm lost or anything. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Be sure to comment below with what you'd like me to do in this survival world. I will be moving it to a 1.7 world. I'll just copy the house and nothing else. That'll be the easiest thing to do. And that way we'll have a lot more interesting stuff to explore in a brand new world, which will be very exciting because I haven't played 1.7 properly yet. I played a bit with Motordom, just so that we can start getting our heads around the fishing and stuff. But yeah, so see you on Monday with Pixelmon and Worms on Wednesday, and then another episode of this in 1.7 next week on Friday. So see you then.